Have you done Queen facts yet? No, but I'll do them now for you. Yes, certainly. Did you know Freddie Mercury designed the Queen logo himself using all the astrological signs of the 4 band members? Did you also know that Freddie Mercury's iconic mic stand walk happened by accident one night, as in the middle of a gig, the mic stand broke, and instead of getting a replacement, he just walked around with a broken one, liked the way it felt and looked, and just continued to do so? Did you know that Queen's collaboration with David Bowie happened by accident as well? He just so happened to be in the recording studio at the time they were recording it, and they just collabed. I think that's amazing. Did you know that Brian May's famous guitar, called Red Special or Old Lady, is actually handmade by himself from the wood of a 200-year-old mantelpiece? Jesus. And also, did you know that Freddie Mercury composed Crazy Little Thing Called Love while in a hotel bath one night? Legend has it he had the piano pushed to the side of the bath so he could compose it. I'd have just gotten out. That water must have been freezing by the time he'd finished. Makes no sense whatsoever. I was in Alive and asked for facts on the Beatles. Yes, certainly, I vaguely remember that. So, yes, did you know Ringo Starr's real name was Richard Starkey? I didn't know he was a dick. Did you know the Beatles took inspiration from their name from Buddy Holly and the Crickets? They liked using insects for their name and just decided to go with Beatles. They just changed the spelling a little bit. Did you know that Eric Clapton played the guitar solo on While My Guitar Gently Weeps? And did you know in one day the boys recorded most of their debut album? Yep. February 11th, 1963, they recorded 10 songs that all went on to their debut album. That is incredible. And did you know that Vladimir Putin and my own favourite Beatles song is Yesterday? I was thinking maybe we could get together and do a collab. What do you say, Vlad? No? Maybe. I'll see if he answers. Just drop it in the comments, Mr. Putin. We'll get together. It'll be great. I should do Eddie Van Halen. I should. Yes, certainly. Did you know his middle name is Ludwig, named after Ludwig van Beethoven, and he actually named his son Wolfgang after Mozart? Did you know he's in the Guinness Book of World Records for the most paid for a single gig? In 1983 at a US festival, for a 90-minute set, he earned $1.5 million. Jesus Christ. Did you know that he can't read sheet music, and he actually learned to play the piano by watching and mimicking his music teacher's finger movements, which is incredibly impressive? Did you know he's also listed as an inventor on 3 separate US patents? And did you know he was originally Van Halen's drummer until he switched with his brother when he found out he'd secretly been playing the drum set? And I, for one, think he ended up with the right instrument in his hands. Rest in peace, King of Shred. Hit it. Can you please do some Bryan Adams facts, please? Yes, certainly. My mother was a big fan. She might like this one. I doubt it. Did you know his first studio contract was worth $1? They actually wanted to pay him nothing, but they had to by law, so they paid him the least they could, with $1. It's okay. I think he earned more than that over his years. In fact, he spent 16 weeks at #1 with Everything I Do, the song from Robin Hood. Yeah, guess what? He wrote the lyrics to that himself in under an hour, which is extremely, extremely impressive. Yep. Oh, and did you also know he was a professional photographer, and he actually took a photograph of our wonderful Queen Elizabeth II, and it was used on a stamp in Britain. Ha! Well done, Bri. In fact, he also had a photograph taken of himself that became a stamp in Canada. So there's a lot of Bryan Adams stamps crossover here. Not sure what it means. I haven't made the link, but it's definitely there somewhere. Maybe it's due to Roswell or something.